It's been a while since I did a creative entrepreneur diary, and this has been on my mind because I'm eating my orange. By the way, this video isn't going to be heavily edited. It's just a spare of the moment thing, but this cutie is good. But I quit my job in 2018 in my 20s to go full-time in my business, and it was the best idea I've ever made. I am Keisha Andrea, your favorite brand and content strategist and multi-passionate. I quit my job at a well-known, reputable company. I'll show y'all my little short resignation email. I was just fed up with it, and I talked about it in some of my older videos, but I look at those videos and cringe. I want to talk a little bit more about that now for those of you who are thinking about quitting your job and you're on the fence about it. I am not the person that's going to tell you to stay at a job because you're going to get this guaranteed paycheck and this guaranteed money to pay your bills. I would say right now is the best time to quit the job because even for folks who do have a job, who is keeping up with this economy like that? Why not bet on yourself? Go all in on your business the same amount of time that you're putting into that job. You work 20 to 40 hours or maybe more a week if you're putting in overtime. You can dedicate that to your own business. And within a few months, maybe a year, you can really get your business off the ground. There were a few mistakes that I feel like I made because I was in a depression state and I just up and left, like, chuck the deuces. I can't do this anymore. I wouldn't do it exactly that way. I would try to save as much as I can. I know for most of us, it's probably hard to save money, but I would try to do that, or at least the investments that you need to make in your business, at least get to a point where you can do yearly subscriptions so you won't have to worry about paying them every month, or saving aside as much money that you're going to need for whatever it's going to take for you to invest in that business, whether it's to delegate tasks and things like that, because it takes money to make money. It takes a lot to keep up a business. If you don't have the income coming in your business, you're not going to be able to keep that up. And I wish I did save a lot more money so I could be a little ahead. I don't want to put any fear on y'all. I still want you to have it in your mind to take the leap. One of my sisters made a post. I feel like I'm always mentioning some of our encounters in my videos, but she was talking about leaving her job. And I was like, look, spirit is not going to let you rest until you go ahead and take that leap and find your way through it. Most people will tell you running a business, most coaches and people that help you grow your business, they will sell you on how much money you can make. But the reality is most people are not going to make $10,000 a month or something like that. If you're just getting into this, you haven't developed the skills, you don't have systems in place, you are doing all the work yourself. It takes skills to do that. If you're kind of on the fence and you're not quite ready to leave that job right now, go ahead and start learning all of the things that you need to learn when it comes to, if you're going to be heavy on content creation, you're going to need to develop those skills. So start learning all that stuff now. But if you feel it on your heart to go ahead and take that leap, you have to go and do it. You have to find your way through it. What would you rather do? Be miserable and go to this job every single day, hating to clock in, crying before you clock in? I know y'all can relate because I've been there. I give it to people who go and work a 9 to 5 every single day. It's absolutely not a lifestyle that I can sustain for myself. I was miserable. I was crying every time it was time to clock into that job. And it was considered to be one of the best jobs. And honestly, looking back on it, it wasn't that bad. It was just that, again, my spirit would not let me rest until I took the leap and did my own thing. Because if it wasn't for me leaving that job, I wouldn't have gone as hard as I did in my business. When I quit that job and I replaced my income from that job in 1 year, I think I was making more. I was making a few thousand more, actually. If you have that attitude, Just go out and do it. Think about right now, this is going to be my income goal. I need this amount of money to take care of my bills, and I need this amount of money to take care of my expenses and all the extra stuff that I'm going to need for myself. Think about that, write it down. Think about people that you can partner with and collaborate with to promote your services. Build up a referral network of those. Introduce yourself to some of those people. And these are things that I'm taking in now because my income dropped a lot in the past year. It's always a game of reinventing. What do you have to do? And this is what I'm realizing now. A lot of my business was online, and I had referrals from my photography business, but since I'm starting all over, it's time for me to build new connections. So what kind of collaborations can you have? You might even have to start off by offering some of your services for free. This gave me a head start as well, because once I offered those services for free, I got good testimonials from them, and they referred their people to me, and it just grew my business a lot more. So even plan to hit up some people and say, you know what, I think you would be great for this, and I would like to offer you my service or my product. Just take that leap. So again, this is not a heavily edited or planned out video. I had this on my heart, and I just wanted to send this out there for those of you who need that encouragement, because you're making it bigger than what it has to be. And your spirit is not going to let you rest until you do it. And honestly, what better time than now to do that? So I'm encouraging you, and I'm wishing you the best on that journey. Go ahead and take that leap. Let me know down below. Are you on the fence with quitting your job? Are you ready to go full out in your business? I would love to know. If you're new here, everything on this channel is created to help business owners, creative entrepreneurs, multi-passionate business owners create a brand online that's going to get you seen, felt, heard, and paid by your people without sacrificing your well-being. That's very important, because if you don't take care of yourself, you're not going to get anywhere. You're not going to get very far, and it's not going to be a sustainable business. That's what I'm all about here. If you resonate with that, subscribe to the channel and share this video with your business best friend. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to see y'all in the next video. I love y'all. Happy creating. Peace.